Okay, so let's welcome back. We are going to make a little review about the previous day, day number 1, and then we will continue with the day number 2. So yesterday in the previous class, we were in day number 1. We were seeing these keywords: biologist, herb, landscape, magnetic, rage, and starvation. Okay, these were the words. Biologist, a person who studies animals and plants. Herb means, for example, a variety of plants. Landscape is basically the view in the nature. Magnetic means, for example, something that makes magnetism. Rage, for example, when something starts and then ends, and then the middle is the rage. And starvation is when someone is dying of not eating enough, okay? So we completed some exercises and we saw also the academic words, the approaches when something is getting closer, moves closer. Approximate means, for example, near number, but not the exact number. Area, okay? That means, for example, a specific zone. Migration, sorry, the correct pronunciation of this word is migration. And those were the words that we were discussing yesterday. Okay, we completed some questions and we assigned the homework, okay? So let's start with day number 2, okay? And I'm going to check right now the first homework, okay? You remember where some of the homeworks?
Yeah.
No, you don't, as I can see. Remember, you have to read the story. Did you read the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Listen, okay? The story from pages 84, 85, 86, and 87, okay? That story, okay? Now, let's see day number 2 and let's complete some of the questions related to that story, okay? We're going to discuss those questions. First question, people. What is the Arctic tundra? What is tundra?
Tundra.
What's that?
A landscape.
What?
A landscape.
A landscape? Is that all right? Don't say just yes, okay? Let's try to figure out these questions. Okay, let's do an easier question. What do the caribous eat?
Lichen is their favorite food.
Wait. Someone said lichas?
Lichen.
Lish.
Lichen is their favorite food.
What else do they eat?
Grass.
Grass.
Grass. Okay, very good. Grass.
Mushrooms.
Very good. Fruits. Okay, let's see the next question. Okay. In which parts of the Eurasia do caribou spend the summer and the winter?
In the north.
Okay.
In the north.
In the winter.
Northern part.
Joshua, the summer, where do they spend?
In the northern part of the range.
Exactly. Very good. And the winter, someone else? Where do the caribous spend the winter? In the same place of the summer or in another place?
In the same place.
In the same place?
Yes.
Don't they migrate?
I think that is in the same place.
Is it the
Deep
same
white, harder snows cover the ground.
Let's see, people. Let's see.
They migrate to the south of the Arctic. Winter.
Just
Yes,
people.
because
Mindy, Didier, Valeria, Excel, please turn on your cameras because I have to see you. Okay, and have it on because I have to see you. Okay, let's see the next question, people. Which caribou get to the summer range first? Which caribou? The old ones, the small ones?
caribou spend the summer in the northern part of the
How
ranch.
much?
The caribou spend the summer in the northern part of the ranch.
Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, let's analyze this part, okay? From what you read in the migrating caribou, how can you explain how thousands of caribou make their decision? Okay, they decide to move to another place, okay, to spend part of the different seasons there, but how do they decide that? Based on what? Just because they want? Just because it's a tradition? Just because of what?
They were produced to have babies.
Okay, hold on, calm down. What?
They
The
were
caribou can
produced.
migrate through the thick ice to reach the food they need.
Exactly. What they are looking for? A movement of fan?
Food.
That's what they are looking for, okay? For food, okay? People, let's imagine this. If we were not having enough food for the coronavirus situation, what are you going to do? To migrate to other place looking for food. That's what you're going to do. So they are basically doing the same. Which article offers the theory that how animals find their way of thousands of miles? Okay. I will make it this question easier. How do the caribous know which way to take? With a GPS?
With the position of the sun.
With the position of the sun or with the magnetic zone? How do they do? With the position of the sun?
Yes.
Yes,
With the
with the
position of the
The sun.
sun.
People, if I tell you go to Tela, Tela, the department, an Atlantic department, and
The
no, and
GPS.
with no GPS and just for the position of the sun, could you move?
yeah, but it's very difficult.
Yeah, it can be very difficult. Let me tell you that the native people from Ceiba, they know how to move to the island of Cayos Cochinos. Yeah, Cayos Cochinos. They can move there just for the position of the sun. It's true, they can go there. The native people there, and let me tell you that it's true because I have seen them. I have traveled with them, and it's true. Okay, people, let's make this chart that is located on page 89. Okay, we're going to complete this part. We're going to see animals behave the way they do for many reasons. Complete the chart below. Think and write about animals you're familiar with. Read each cause and write an effect. Okay, people, we're going to see cause and effect. Okay, cause and effect, people. It's basically when something when something happens, what is going to happen next? Okay, the cause. Okay, winter is approaching, so it means that the winter is coming. Okay, what is the effect? Birds fly south. Okay, bird flies south. Okay, lack of sufficient food. Okay, there is not enough food. What could be the effect? That the animals are going to stay in the same place, so they will migrate.
They migrate to another
They will,
place.
okay, you can write that. Animals will migrate as an effect of it. an effect, okay? Okay, the cause here is magnetic materials in their bonds, okay? Magnetic materials. What can be the effect? Okay. People, what do the animals do when they have magnetic materials in their bonds? Do they know how to?
They move by the magnetic field.
Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, they move. They move guided because they are moving guided by the magnetic materials. They are moving. They are moving guided by the magnetic materials. Okay, got it? That question? They are
Yes.
moving guided by the magnetic materials. Okay, the next one. Animals see or smell landmarks. Okay. What do animals do when they see or smell landmarks? For example, they know where they are going or not. So let's answer like that. That they know where they are going. They are going to okay, the next one. Spring, it's approaching. So it means that the spring, it's approaching. So it's coming, the spring. Okay, if the animals, for example, in this case, birds fly to south. Okay, birds fly south. When winter is approaching, what do animals do when spring is approaching?
Fly north.
Birds fly.
Okay,
Fly to
birds,
the north.
okay, birds fly north in this case, or they are returning back to their place. They are returning. Okay. Got it, my beautiful people?
Yes.
Okay, let's see grammar, okay? We're going to move right now to the grammar section that is located in the next page. Page 90, I guess. Yeah, page 90. Okay, people, we're going to see these grammar exercises. We're going to see parallel, okay. No, parallel structure is that, okay, we are going to use more on parallel structures, okay? Parallel structures is the use of similar kinds of word or phrases to express related ideas. Look at the examples, okay? Compound verbs, okay? Compound verbs. The caribou reproduce and move from pastures, okay, to pasture, okay? Look, people, okay, I will tell you in this way, okay? I will explain you in an easier way. Parallel structure means that you are using similar words, okay? I will give you an example. If I tell you that I am eating a sweet, delicious cake, does that make sense? Yeah, right? Delicious and sweet cake, okay? But if I tell you I'm eating a sweet and salty, awful, delicious cake,
No.
that
No.
doesn't make sense, right? Because it is delicious or awful. It is sweet or salty. Decide. Okay? That's parallel structure. Okay? Parallel structure. Okay? It's basically use the same kind of words, but you can use, people remember that I must be in the same category. If you are using compound verbs, it's in both compound verbs. If you are using adjectives, look like this. The kales grow healthy and strong. Healthy and strong are adjectives, both of them. Now, verse form, okay? Look, verse form. It means that if you are using like this, present continuous, the other verb must be in present continuous too. As the animals are traveling, they are moving, okay? Traveling and moving are similar verbs or not?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah, similar verb, traveling and moving. And both of them are in present continuous, yes or not? Moving and traveling, okay, they are moving and they are traveling. Are these sentences in present continuous, yes or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, look at here, look right here, okay? As the animals are traveling, look, they are moving toward warmth, okay? Traveling and moving. Look, both of them are in present continuous. Okay, series of nouns, okay? Look, caribou eat grass, mushrooms, twigs, and shrubs, okay? Look, as you can see, all of those words are related. Okay, sentence structure as well. North of the tree line, no trees will grow. South of the tree line, the snow remains soft, okay? North of the tree line, no trees will grow. The south of the tree line, the snow will remain soft, okay? Again,
Okay.
remember parallel structure means that you are using the same kind of words, okay? And from the same category as well. So let's complete these exercises, okay? Let's complete it together, people. Then number 2, okay. Sorry, let's see the number 1 as an example, okay? Complete each of the following sentences. Choose the words or words in parentheses that make the sentence parallel, okay? Number 1, animals may go north for summer and then head or heading south for winter, okay? Let's see the next one. Scientists, okay? Scientists study insects, birds, and the options are studying fish or fish. Studying fish,
Fish.
or fish.
Fish. Fish.
Why not studying fish? Because we already...
You already say that they are studying.
Exactly. Very good. They already said that they are studying. So here it's just fish. Why? Okay, why is fish here? Why is fish here?
Because fish in plural and is the same.
Yeah, exactly. It's in plural, but as you can see, they're talking about insects, birds, and fish. Okay? Not studying fish, because study, they already mentioned that they are studying. It's like saying again that they are studying. Nah. Question number 3, okay? Sorry, exercise number 3. Swarms of monarch butterflies travel to Mexico and spend the winter there, or are spending the winter there?
Spend.
Spend, very good. It's just spend. Look, because travel is in simple present. And the spend is in simple present too. Scale, Angel, I'm watching to you that you don't have your cameras on. Exercise number 4. Animals migrate to escape harsh weather to find more food and
To be young.
To be young.
because of being young.
To be young.
To be young, because we are finding here to find more food and to be young, okay? Yeah, it's in present. It's in simple present, both of them, okay? As you can see here is the transcription. Okay, let's check it, people. Let's check your work. Let's see if this is working properly, okay? Look. These are the correct answers for these questions, okay? Fish, spend, and to be young. Okay? Got it, people? Please remember to fill out these exercises, because as soon as we are coming back to the institution, we're going to check them, okay?
Okay.
Also, the preposition is another thing, okay? Help me with this one. Let me see. Andrea, before you go to sleep, baby, I guess that she cannot listen for the headphones. Okay, Andrea. Okay, help me reading this part, baby. Sorry, before you go to sleep.
A preposition introduces a noun or noun phrase. Together, these words are called a prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrases are used to show time, show place or direction, or provide details. Here are some common prepositions.
Very good, baby. As she was reading, a prepositional phrase is used to show time, to show a place, or to show a direction, okay? And to provide details. Here are some of the common prepositional phrases. Okay, look, time. Okay, look right here. Related to time, we have the caribou migrate before winter. Look, before is our preposition and winter is our time. So together, okay, when these two words are gathering together, we create a prepositional phrase. After March, the snow melts, okay? After March, the snow melts, okay? It means that there's not going to be melts anymore, okay? After March is our prepositional phrase. After is the preposition, and March is the rest of the verb to create the rest of the sentence to create a prepositional phrase. Okay, this is related to express time. What about places? They finally arrived in the Arctic, okay? In the Arctic, okay? In the is our prepositional phrase. In the Arctic is our prepositional phrase. They traveled to a warmer place, okay? And to give details as well, you can use it. Details. Look, they travel in large herds. Okay, they travel in large herds. Okay, in large herds, it could be our prepositional phrase. Swarms of monarch butterflies travel far. Of monarch butterflies. Okay. I know people, I know my babies. Look at me. I know my babies. Stephanie. Sorry, so, no, baby. It's because I see you like in the moon. Okay, thank you. Thanks so much. Okay. I know people sometimes you get bored the explanation, so let's practice. Okay, people, we are going to circle. Okay, let's do it together, okay? We are going to circle which is the correct preposition for this, okay? The number one, okay? Work with the partner, okay? Circle the prepositions to complete each sentence, okay? Remember, we're circling prepositions to make sense in this sentence, okay? Number one, whales swim in the ocean, okay? As you can see right here, it's in the ocean. Okay, the number two, butterflies travel from Mexico to Canada, or Mexico to Canada, of Mexico to Canada. What is the correct?
From Mexico to Canada.
From Mexico, exactly. Very good. It's from Mexico. Circle, you have to circle too. Number three, birds become exhausted flying inside the open ocean, across the open ocean, or at the open ocean.
At the open ocean.
Are you sure? At or across?
At.
Across.
At.
Number four, a rapid drop at temperature, with temperature, or in temperature?
With temperature.
In temperature, very good. And number five,
Under.
under the soft snow. Under, yeah, it's under, very good. Okay, number six, melting snow is a sign for pregnant caribou by pregnant, huh? What is the correct answer?
For
very
pregnant
good.
caribou.
Four. Okay, people, I'm gonna delete all of this.
One extra piece.
Okay,
Here's a point.
it's because we are, okay, again, let's see your work, okay? Let's see your work, how you're working. Yeah, from, at, in, under, and from. These are the correct answers for these questions. Very good. Now, guess what?
Coronavirus.
No, it's not about coronavirus. No. Okay, now guess what? More practice.
No, mister.
Yeah, more practice. I love these Mitch's faces.
No, mister.
I love to bother you with these things. Okay, people, it's going to be really simple, okay?
Just put the answer, mister.
No!
Nah, mister.
Come on, guys. This is the last exercise and then we finish.
Okay.
Okay, add a prepositional phrase to complete each sentence. Okay, people? We are going to add prepositional phrases to complete each of these sentences. Okay, the number one. Several kinds of animals use sight and smell to migrate. Okay. The number two. Flocks.
Mister. Homework no, mister. Mister, homework no.
No, sorry, it was another surprise, sorry.
Nah, mister.
Okay, let's try to answer this part, okay? The number two, flocks travel together. What can be a prepositional phrase that I could be here?
In winter.
What?
In winter and summer.
Just let me see something. Okay, flocks, remember the flocks is a group of animals that are moving up. For example, a flocks of cows.
Butterfly.
Okay, let's see and then we are going to answer this. Okay, have you ever seen a bird perch Okay, look. Have you ever seen a bird first? So it means a group of birds. What? Doing what?
Playing.
Playing.
Um,
What do birds do?
Fly.
Okay, but now let's add a preposition to make this. Have you ever seen a bird first flying around?
Yes.
Flying around.
Yes.
Look, we're making a prepositional phrase. Flying around. Okay. Do turtles lay eggs? Where do turtles lay eggs?
In the
in the ocean.
In the ocean can be the preposition. Okay, and the number 5. Look, there is a monarcha caterpillar. Where? Let's add a prepositional phrase right here.
In the soil.
In the soil can be. Remember, we're using a preposition and then another word to make a prepositional phrase. Okay. Well, people, for questions for situation of time, let's move to this section and we finish. Okay, I will explain you the homework and then we finish. Okay, homework.
I'm going to take picture.
Okay, homework. Complete workbook pages 45, 40, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. Okay.
Wait.
Then the next one will include the academic words and keywords. Okay, you know what are those? Okay. Do you remember what are the academic and keywords?
No.
No.
No. No.
Yes.
These are the keywords.
What the hell was that, man?
Then we have right here,
182, mister.
No.
keywords and academic words, okay? Keywords and academic words you have to check with the dictionary. Okay?
Oosh.
Remember, adding to the dictionary keywords and academic words, okay? Workbook, pages 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. And the dictionary including these words. And listen to your parents as well. You're not going to do this homework, right?
No.
Yeah, we do all the time, mister.
I don't
Mister,
know,
we finish the time.
cake. Okay, people. So that was everything, people. Thank you so much for your attention. Take care, my babies. And do you have any other questions so far?
No.
No.
No. Questions? Sure.
No, goodbye.
No. Okay, people, if you have questions during the day or something about a page from the workbook that you don't understand, please text me to my WhatsApp and I will answer you and I will explain you what you have to do, okay? Something else. Remember that, please, I'm going to ask for this, okay? Start working on the pages from the workbook, okay? Because if the government says, next Monday we're coming back to the schools.
No.
Let's imagine that this happens, okay? As soon as we're getting into the institution,
I didn't have my imagination.
I will check them, okay? So don't wait until the last day to start working on that, okay? Okay, so that's everything, people. Take care. So see you around, babies. Hey, stop doing that. Bye.
Bye.